It's not everybody that was part of it.
Do you think we are well grounded in terms of arbitration and mediation?
We are fantastic.
In Africa?
In fact, we are the best in Africa. Nobody competes with us in Africa. And then, even internationally, even when these cases, some of our own people also even go abroad to handle in arbitration cases. But what we are saying now is that Nigeria is the biggest black country in the world. We need to have some, intellectualism is something we have also in abundance in Nigeria, whether here at home or in diaspora. We want to create a platform where people can espouse their knowledge and everything. So like this law is that it needs to have, and but we still need it to be interrogated, so that from the conference we are going to hold in November, for 2 days, 16 and 17, in Abuja here. We chose Abuja because Abuja is the capital of the black world. So we want people to come to Abuja.
Abuja is where the issues are. Plenty.
Yeah, they are plenty. Yeah.
You want to ask?
Yes. I see why Nigeria is very grounded in arbitration, but there's still a lot of room for improvement. A lot of people still don't know what ADRO is. And that's why this conference is an opportunity to learn that, to make sure that we get more grounded arbitration. So it's very important. There's room for improvement.
Okay, let's go back to the basis. Because for some people watching now, they'll be like, okay, what are these people talking about? Arbitration and Mediation Act, AMA, from ACA to AMA. First and foremost, what is actually even arbitration for those that are watching right now? That perhaps it's what you're saying is sounding interesting and they want to come on board, they want to, be an arbitrator, or what exactly is arbitration?
Arbitration is more like, let me make it simple for people to, it's like a shining light that leads people from a state of dispute to a state of resolution in a short and equitable way. Unlike the court process, for instance, arbitration is not about technicalities, it's about realities. So you cannot just begin to look for the error of your other party and use that as a basis to take over his or her asset. It's equitable. So if all sides are listened to carefully and the positions are made and you come to a decision very quickly, a matter that could take a court 3 to 4 years will take an arbitration maybe 6 months, the maximum. So that way, if you keep your money tied down, because arbitration is all about commercial cases. No other cases are dealt with in that is why it is guided by
husband and wife.
No.
I didn't to say that.
It's all about commercial cases. That's why.
But we see informal arbitration anyway in family life and all.
They do.
That's
mediation.
That's
mediation.
mediation. Yes, that's not arbitration. Yes.
So we do arbitration because an investor wants to put in his money into an investment and expects to reap as quickly as possible. But when now there's going to be a stopgap of a long period where he doesn't even know what happened to his money, by the time he gets his money, even eventually gets it, it has been devalued. Like we're talking about the valuation of our currency now. So if you put 10 million naira, by the time you are finished, and the exchange rate has become...
So what's the difference now between arbitration and mediation in this commercial dispute? What's the difference? Yeah, Mr.
Okay, so...
Because I mentioned earlier, you said, okay, that is mediation for like personal purposes or family purpose, like husband and wife is fighting, a granduncle or an uncle mediates. You said that's mediation, isn't it? So what's the difference now between arbitration and mediation for commercial?
Maybe you are the one